everyone, welcome to another week of Tinker Time activities from the Children's Museum of New Hampshire. My name is Meredith and these are the activities that I have planned for you this week. We have a bit of a theme for Tinker Time this week and it is spring and bunnies and eggs. So these are 4 activities that I've come up with that emphasize springtime. So the first one is our art exploration activity, and this is some bunny stamping. So all you need for this activity are a paper towel tube or 2, and you're going to cut that up into 3 pieces. You're going to keep one round, and you're going to kind of smush the other 2 so that they're long kind of oval shapes like this. Then you will want some paint. And eventually you'll want markers or crayons for this activity. So you want to put your paint on a plate and then have your 3 stamping pieces. Make sure there's a fair bit of paint on there for stamping. I'll try to do it upside down. You're going to do the circle stamp first. That's your bunny's head. And then you're going to give your bunny some ears, like that. You have a bunny, and eventually, when it dries with little ones, you can draw a cute little bunny face on there. And you can do lots and lots of bunnies. If you want to practice some coordination, you can try to do it with 3 fingers and do a whole bunny at once. I've not had a lot of success with that. So I would recommend doing 3 different stamps and making some bunnies. Those are really fun and something to do with just something that you probably have in your recycling bin. So that is our art project this week. For our sorting project, let's do that one next. I thought maybe people might have some of these plastic eggs lying around this time of year. So what I did is I gathered a whole bunch of them into a basket, and then I made little signs for different colors. I didn't do all of them, but I did some. And I would just invite little ones to sort the eggs by color. And if you wanted to extend this a little bit, you could also, after you've sorted all your colors, invite them to try some patterns with the eggs too. Another kind of fun way to sort them is to then try some patterns. So that's a really easy sorting one for you this week for our springtime theme. Speaking of plastic eggs, our sensory activity, focusing on our sense of hearing this week, also has our plastic eggs. What I did is I took some of the eggs and I put things inside them. And you could do a whole bunch. I only did 4 because you don't have to watch me sort a whole bunch of eggs. And what I'm going to try to do is match the sound. So I would shake this egg, try to remember what it sounds like, find another one. Not a match. So I would then shake another one. There it is, and try to find all the matches for the sounds that the different eggs are making. So that's an easy one for sensory. I have unpopped popcorn and coins in mine. You could always put a little piece of tape on there if you're worried about these getting opened and spilled all over the place. A little piece of tape would do the trick. And our last activity this week is our cause and effect activity, and this one is very cute. So when you're planning cause and effect activities, the only thing you really have to think of is this an activity where I can say, if I this, then this? So really, the painting activity could be cause and effect, but this is kind of a fun one that's cause and effect too. So we're looking at ramps, and what you want to do is find something to be a ramp. This was just really easy for me to use, but you could get a long piece of wood or a cookie sheet from the kitchen. You could use whatever you'd like. And then some different materials to go on the ramp. This is a beeswax wrap, and this is a piece of felt. But you could use anything. You could use bubble wrap or foil or sandpaper, whatever you choose, as long as there's some different textures. And then you need someone to try out the ramps. So obviously you could just use cars. I stuck a tiny bunny on top. And you're going to see how Bunny rides down the ramps depending on what material they have on them. So I would start with just your control, which is just your ramp. Woo, good job, Bunny. And then I would add something else, like felt. Ready, set, go. Oh, how's it different? Bunny's a little slower. And then keep trying with your different materials. This one's kind of fun because Bunny doesn't move at all. And then you could introduce some books to change the height of your ramp. And then we will see that, woohoo, Bunny flies. So that is, whoa, okay, Bunny's gonna fly right across my house. So that is the cause and effect activity. Obviously you can chat about what changed, how is it different, why do you think that happened, what else could we add, what could we try, and this activity could really go on for a while. You could take Bunny off, see how it changes when there's not that extra weight. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this ramp activity. So happy springtime. I hope you have fun with these spring themed activities this week, and I will be in touch again soon. Thanks.